Hey guys, we're fishing the West Coast Championship here on the California Delta. It is a 2-day event, and then we also got the Chris Laird event on Saturday and Sunday, but today is Friday. We didn't get a chance to come out and practice. I know it was off limits, and then the whole week was practice, but I didn't get a chance to come out. So here I am fishing blind. You know, just been kind of busy lately, so didn't get a chance to come out. But just gonna run some older stuff and see if we get any bites. You know, hopefully we can put 5 fish on the board today. Looks like it's high tide right now, so I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. But we'll see if we catch them. So stay tuned, guys. Throughout the day, we fished a lot of good looking stuff, and we threw a lot of reaction with the wind and stuff, and we just did not get any bites doing that. We just went to an area where I've caught a lot of small fish in the past, and hopefully scrape on a limit. And as soon as we got there, we started catching fish, just majority small fish. We did end up with a small little limit, and I was very fortunate to have those small fish. But other than that, day one was very slow for me. Just really rode the struggle bus throughout the day. With that being said, we scraped the timing limit for day one, so hopefully day two goes a lot better for us. Number 2, 12 inches. Keeping it 3, finally a better fish, 15 and a quarter. Keeper number 4, 12 and a quarter. That's keeper. Number 5. That took a long time, guys, to get 5. Woo. Number 5, guys, 14.75. Took a long time. Alright guys, first keeper today, 17 inches. Nice and fat one. Alright guys, welcome back. We are fishing the West Coast Championship and the Chris Laird event here on California Delta. This is day 2 for West Coast Championship, but day 1 for yak bass. Day 1 we caught a limit, which was nice because the bite was tough for me. With no practice, kind of just ran an area and just hoped that there was keepers. And we caught a limit, but you know, didn't get any of size. So today we're running a completely new area. Never fished this part of the delta before, so we're just gambling here. Already got one keeper. It's a pretty good keeper too. 17 inches, just short and fat. Yeah, just gonna grind away. It looks like there's a bunch of good punching stuff here, but throw some top water. See if I get some to come up and play. Might be a keeper. This could be short. He is 12. Alright guys, so number 2, 12 inches. I don't know, man. The Delta just hasn't been really that nice to me this year, so I'll take what she gives me. So 12 inches, I'll take those. I can't complain. Yesterday, man, I was struggling bad. So yeah, those 12 inches, yeah, I don't mind them right now. Oh, it came out. Little guy. Could have been a keeper though. So, come all the way behind and hit it. That's a good one. Oh, I thought it was a good one. It's a little keeper though. $13. Alright guys, keeper number 3, 13 inches. Oh, look at the size of that guy. It's about the same size as the popper. It's about a good 4 inch, 3.5. Oh, that was a good fish. Broke me off. Gosh, that sucks. The heck? Dang, that sucks. Should have retied. Darn it. Man, that Rico, man. I've had that for a long time too, and it sucks that I broke that off. Keeper, I hope. Alright, 12 inches. For sure. There we go. That's not a bad one at all. Gotta be a 16. Skin hooked. I had a little one bite it. Missed that one, and then this one came and got it. Number 5. Alright guys, number 5, 16 1/4. Little call. Alright guys, 13.5, that gets rid of my 12-incher. That'll get rid of my other 12. This guy is 12. Darn. Okay, that guy will get rid of my 12. He's a 13. $12.75. Shoot, I got a small limit, but bunch of little ones.
Yep.
You?
Not even keepers, but a bunch of small fish.
But right now I'm just been drop shotting them. Catching a lot of keepers, but small ones, you know, like 13s, you know.
That's what I said. I'm about to start drop shotting.
Did you get any punching?
Huh?
Did you get any punching?
2.
2?
Yep, but they were like 11 inches.
I got one punching. It was like a 12.75, but
Yep.
dude, everything looks so good, man. Just like, what the heck? Where are the big ones at, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Man, I wish I knew. I'm clueless. I'm about to go over there by Rock Slough, around there, I guess.
Rock Slough, is that going back to the ramp and going right, huh? All the way up there, huh? Okay. That looked pretty cool back there. I've never been. Yeah, but this is my first time launching here, so I've never fished in here, but.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Shit,
Yeah.
it's nice all around here. It's just, like you said, where's the big fish at?
Right.
All right, D.
All right, man. Good luck, dude.
Yep.
I think get rid of my 12.75. Alright guys, 14 inches. That's one. Yep. That one's gonna help a lot. There we go. Not a big one, but it's gonna help. $16. All right, guys, good call. 16 and a half. It's gotta be 15, hopefully. 14 and a half.
finally got one out. That's a good call right there. It's gonna be 17. Alright guys, good call. 18 inches. So earlier we punched and we didn't get any bites. So with that being said, the tide definitely really dictates the punch bite, and it seems like it has to be an outgoing tide for the punch bite to be on. Because when it was incoming and it was high tide, we didn't get any punch bites. All we caught was drop shot fish. And once the tide was outgoing and we started punching, we got bites. I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm getting at right now. Is that it has to be an outgoing tide for the punch bite to be good. For me, that is. But other than that, you know, it's just been a slow drop shot, kind of dragging kind of day, dragging points and stuff like that. And all the bites I've got punching, all the fish that did bite were in really, really deep water. They weren't in like in the shallow mat. They were the ones that are kind of sticking out into the main channel, has about 10 feet depth under it. Those are the ones I got bit on. That's how it's done. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a 6, probably 7. He's short, just really fat and wide. Alright guys, it's 1 and 1 inches. Big girl, nice and healthy. I say she's about 6.5, really heavy. I knew it was gonna be a good fish when I seen that entire grass patch move when it was thrashing. I had it pinned up against the mat and it thrashed and the whole mat had to move. So I knew it was gonna be a good one, but you know, I had to really horse that fish out because the last other ones that I lost, I didn't keep enough pressure, and all they did was just get me wrapped up in the roots. It's not like the hyacinth where it breaks apart when you set the hook on them. With 20 minutes left, and we got our kicker, which is nice. Whew, that kind of gets a lot of weight off my shoulders because, man, I was like has to be a big one under these mats. So I'm just glad I got a big bite out of there.
All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for West Coast Championship on the California Delta. You know, going into this event, we went blind, no practice, and you know, we just kind of went out there and see what we can do. Day one, I started in an area where I feel like I can get a limit at least, where I felt pretty comfortable. You know, I started throwing a lot of reaction, you know, spinner baits, top waters, waffle poppers. You know, there's a lot of good mats I punched. I just did not get any bites out of that. I went to an area where I've always just caught a bunch of small little fish and small keepers. I went there to hopefully scrape out a limit, and you know, the bite was really good as soon as we got there, but a lot of small fish. This area just seems to hold a lot of tiny fish, about 10, 11 inches. We ended up catching about 10 or 15 little short fish before we even caught a keeper. So it's 10 fish and then one keeper, and then another 10, 15 fish and another keeper. So we did that, and we ended up with 5 keepers by end of day one. You know, it was a tough day one. We didn't catch a fish until about 11 a.m. So we went a good amount of time before we even got bit. So you know, I was very fortunate we even got those 5 little keepers. But at the end of day one, we were sitting in 53rd place, I believe. I'm just happy to get a limit, you know. So going into day 2, we fished a completely new area. I've never launched out of there or never fished in that general area. You know, I was just talking to a good friend of mine. I know you guys seen him a lot in my videos, John Myers, and he was telling me about it. He goes, hey, you know, come fish here. You know, there's a lot of fish biting. So I went there and just you know, just junk fished a really good limit. I had a really good bag for my day 2, and with that solid bag, we ended up jumping from 53rd to 16th place. We made a really good jump. But with that being said, you know, it was also 2 events going at once, which is the Yak Bass and also the West Coast Championship. West Coast was Friday, Saturday, and then Yak Bass is Saturday, Sunday. So with Yak Bass, we're currently sitting in 2nd place. This area and this bite I was on is not consistent. It's just junk fishing. It is something you can't replicate for day 2 because there's really nothing to it. You know, the one thing I did find was that the bite was coming at the end of the day when the tide had gone completely out and it was kind of bottomed out. That's when I was getting my good punch bites. But other than that, you know, we're just gonna go and scrape the limit. You know, this event is kind of important because I need to at least place in the top 15 to be able to qualify for the Yak Bass TLC on Lake Berryessa. I'm currently sitting in 51st place, and they only take top 50 for the TLC. So gotta make some points to qualify because I missed too many events. But other than that, just gotta go out and get a limit tomorrow, and I'll probably make the cut for TLC. So that's the goal. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.